Hey guys, welcome to group one. If you chose this, you are pile one. I have not looked at any of the cards. Um, and this is going to be about what sets you apart from the rest, what makes you unique. You know, we all have special things about us that make us unique. So we finna find out, okay? So we have feather. Mm, okay. The thing I'm picking up about the feather is there's a vulnerability that you have within, like there might be certain things that you're into. For example, this is coming off as like spirituality, your power. With number 26 that reduces to 8, you see how they're all in these witches hats, and there's like a cauldron and there's crystals and there candles. You might be into moon rituals, your belief systems. You might have like a close group of people, even if it's not spirituality. It could be religion, it could be anything that you're into that is like a member based thing or like a belief system based thing. And what I'm sensing here is there's a lot of vulnerability that it takes, because it's like the people around you understand. The people around you understand, and I feel like what makes you stand out is like you might be a teacher, but you're willing to do the work too. You're willing to put yourself out there. It's not like you're the type of person who you don't just preach, you get down there with them. So whether this is sports, whether this is belief system, you're not afraid to get down in the trenches with people. So it makes your energy very light, very lighthearted. And it's interesting that I said lighthearted because we have the Three of Swords, and look how this person's being stabbed through the heart. I feel like you've gone through a lot of healing, is what makes you stand out. Um, there might be some people that you let in and they know personally, but you've had to heal through a lot. And I feel like whatever rituals you do, even at that self care, that could even be taking a bath, like a spiritual bath. You guys, whatever you've done, this heart is on fire, y'all. Do you see that? The Three of Swords talks about betrayal. And for some of you guys, it could have been in a friend group, because you see there's three people and then there's three swords. You could be seeing 333, but this can be where, even your friends have hurt you. I'm definitely picking up Saturn in Aquarius or Saturn in the 11th house vibes. But most importantly, what I'm seeing is like this is supposed to be what makes you stand out from the rest, your strength. It's almost like you use situations that were meant to hurt you as fuel. Like you guys have an inner fire, and it's almost untouchable. Untouchable, even in your weakest point, even in your most vulnerable point, when it would have taken anyone else out. The darkest night of the soul, I'm picking up. You guys are so strong. So strong. We have forgiveness, yeah. There's been a lot of healing. This is my healing group. I'm definitely seeing solar plexus, sacral chakra, solar plexus, and crown chakra healing. This says I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So I'm definitely seeing a dynamic of a lot of pain and karmic cycles that you've been through. And what makes you stand out is your heart. It's like, it's still beating. It might be on fire. It's still beating. I might have been hurt. I'm still going to be vulnerable. And it's like, if you're not in that place, leaning into that place makes you stand out, because your heart is so pure and the world needs more people like you. I'm going to see here. You guys have the Knight of Crystals, and it almost looks like this is the Knight of Pentacles, but you see the full moon. You could work with the moon cycles, but you see how he's holding it? It's giving me the image of like he's holding his heart in his hand. He almost looks like he's meditating. This card talks about the energy of time. You guys have learned to cultivate healing through time. Touch. You could be a physical touch love language. You could be quality time as well. I'm even seeing words of affirmation could have cut deep. There could have been some words from the past that have cut very, very deep. But what makes you guys, oh my gosh, like, you guys are the type of people that I have goosebumps when I'm saying this. You guys have the most beautiful heart. That's what makes you stand out. Like, you guys got the child divine. And this talks of, look how happy this child is. It's like nothing can touch him. No one wants to see a child get hurt. And some of you guys have been through some of the eye of the storm, baby. And I just want you to know that, like, you guys are beautiful. And if you're wanting to be a mother, for some of you guys, I'm definitely seeing that. And if you're wanting that love, I'm seeing it come in. I'm seeing that as you've healed yourself, as you've forgiven others, it's not about forgetting, but it's about allowing yourself to, it's like love, like you like love like you've never been hurt. You guys have a huge capacity because we also have Venus. And this is Libra and Taurus energy, but you guys are also, what makes you stand out is your body. That body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. Not only are you attractive because you've been through so many transformations, I'm definitely picking up Scorpio energy, but you're attractive because you're love. You guys give off Venus energy. Venus is like, you guys could smell really, really good or have like certain objects that you collect. So for some of you guys, it could be like, oh, my crystal collection, oh, my book collection, whatever it is, you guys stand out and it's so attractive. Like you could have really nice curves. For some of you guys, it's like, it's almost kind of freaky how gorgeous you are or how attractive you are and how childlike and innocent you are despite what you've been through. So you're kind of like a unicorn in a world of horses. Like, I'm really curious to see who chose this pile because you have a strong connection to the moon because you guys keep generating. You release and you put in. So there's this cycle of you're pouring into yourself and you're pouring out. So your heart is forever beating. No matter what could happen to it, you're super strong. So don't ever let anyone make you downplay your feelings or your belief systems or make you ever second guess how wonderful you are because you're just as beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside, group one. So group one, this was your reading. You guys are gorgeous. This makes you stand out. Your big heart is what gives you an advantage. The ability to forgive is what gives you an advantage. When you lean into that energy, you'll be more powerful than ever and you will manifest on a large scale because you are patient, because you are understanding. There is reward in being pure-hearted. So this was your reading, guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you'd like to buy me a tarot deck, you can support me by tipping on my coffee page, booking a session, or sharing this page on your social media. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Isn't she lovely? Hey, isn't she wonderful? I got that Stevie Wonder song stuck in my head, and you guys know I'm clairaudient. So whenever I get songs, I encourage you guys, songs, movies, things of that nature, I encourage you to go check them out. Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely? This could be applying to someone that is in your vibration. This could be applying to you. Just take it as it resonates. But I was getting that song when I was shuffling your energy. I haven't pulled, I haven't seen any of these cards yet. So I'm excited to unwrap them with you. So this is all about what sets you apart, what makes you unique, what makes you that person. Like, what qualities do you have that others don't? And I'm getting emo vibes with this. You could have been like an emo kid or a punk rock kid in high school, or you could have just had like big feelings and went through a lot. But I feel like you guys are definitely alchemists with this gold card. It says gold. And if you look really closely, there's a teacup and it's cracked, but it's filled with gold. We also have number 9. I feel like you could be a Cancer or a water sign or have significant water placements. And it says you do not need anyone to fix you. There's things that you view different in the world. Whether this is your hobbies, how you decorate, how you dress, your interests. You could be into plants. You could wear your hair cool or just do unconventional things with your hair. And it's like, that makes you stand out. Even if you're the only person doing it. You could wear glasses. It's like, you guys, there's something very unique about your style and aesthetic. It's very unique. It's very, it makes you stand out so much. You guys have star power, and it's like you don't have to be bubbly. Some of you guys might be. That's not the energy I'm picking up, but you guys, just in your own right, off this one card, I'm getting so much, like a breath of fresh air. Being yourself will give you the best energy, guys. I don't care if you're by yourself temporarily for now. Also, a book that just popped up is The Power of Now, so some of you guys might want to read that. You're in a beautiful manifestation place. Some of you guys might want to drink green tea and add it to your ritual, or you might be drinking tea or coffee lovers. Do I have anything else on this card? Some of you guys could be clairaudient, and you need to listen to your feelings. Some of you guys need to connect with plants and water and nature, just getting outside. That's what makes you stand out, is like your quirks and your interests and your style. And like, I could do the whole reading. You guys have a lot of depth. I could do this whole reading off of this one card, but we're going to keep pulling. So we got the Knight of Cups. Yep, there goes that music. There's a sound bowl on here. So you guys could be clairaudient. This is my romance card, so you guys could be my hopeful romantics. You guys could believe in, it's almost like the way things were. I'm getting this like poetic vibe of like, this is how things should be. Like, it could be like, you could have tattoos, some of you guys, but I'm feeling like you could be in a connection, but I'm trying to keep this about you. I feel like you guys attract, you might not even realize how attractive you are because you're just so authentic that people just gravitate towards you. Or like your person, if you're in a relationship, the right person will be so attracted to your just, like, I don't even care. Like, it's almost like you guys could be a little anti. Like, I'm definitely picking up Scorpio vibes. There's a lot of water energy here with both cards. Something about you is very romantic. Something about you is very poetic. I'm definitely picking up words of affirmation. I'm picking up interdependence and independence, which is two different things. Interdependence, I'm going to butcher this explanation, but interdependence is the ability to function independently, almost like maintaining a sense of self while in a connection. And independence is just being independent, like of anyone else, and still not needing anyone else to fix you or validate you. What makes you stand out is that you just don't care what other people think. If you're romantic, you're romantic. If you're anti, you're anti. And sometimes you're both at the same damn time. You could be like a Cancer with Scorpio placements, or a Scorpio with Cancer placements, or a Cancer with Virgo placements. I'm definitely picking up Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio, but this doesn't mean you have to be that sign, because signs are energy signatures. So let's see what your superpower is. Grief. Yeah, like I said, she's kind of emo. That's so funny because I didn't see these. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Just like this mug is cracked and there's gold in it. It's like, you guys have a beautiful way of transmuting energy. So you're definitely alchemists. Like, so you could have something that's ruined and be like, I'm going to repurpose this and I'm going to make this something. Like, it could be with your clothes, it could be with your hair. Oh, I messed this up, but I'm actually going to make it this. That is a superpower of yours. So I wouldn't lean away from grief and sadness. I would not lean away from the watery nature that you guys have. You could have a Mars in a water sign. You could even have your Mercury, for some of you guys, like in an earth sign or a water sign. But the thing that makes you stand out is that you're like, you guys really process emotion on the full spectrum. So it could be sadness, it could be grief, but it's like in that grief, it's so poetic. It's like you could create some of your best work, or whatever you do creatively or romantically, you could create that from that place. Like, you're the type of person that could probably go into the depths of your soul and to create something. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. 5 of Swords. This is a graveyard. You guys are like my emo kid. I was always friends with the emo kids. And I don't know if that's like okay to say now. So if that offends you, please do not take it that way. What I mean is, like, sometimes those kids would just be okay with not having to be the status quo. Like, so whatever it is, it's like you thrive in situations that other people would shy away from. You guys are so aligned with, I won't say you're aligned with pain, but you don't shy away from it. And even if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, I don't want to be sad, I'm not a sad person, what the hell are you talking about? It's not even that. It's just like, even if you're like, for example, I'm a Harry Potter nerd. I love all things mysticism. I love a good cry from a K-drama. Like, this is new, but I do love K-dramas, and I get a good cry, and I think their stories are so poetic. And even if they're sad, my sister's like that. I'm not as bad as her, but she'll watch something that she knows has a tragic ending, but she loves it, and it makes her feel better. That's the type of energy I'm getting. It's like, you gain something, you gain insight each time You've lost something, and that makes you stand out because you're not afraid. So you guys are the type of person that could get a lot from a person would get a lot from you and they wouldn't even realize it upon face value. They might be like, oh my God, they're so this. Or they might society might have put a stamp on you like I did, like on accident, like emo or nerd, or, like, oh, she's a anime nerd or something like this. Like, you might have a special niche that you're into, but it's so cool. Like, you guys are like, you're very fascinating. So yeah, because you guys got the Lover. Look at that. Look at that. And you got Pluto. Look at that Scorpio. You can't tell me. You guys are very dynamic. You guys have a huge heart. This is giving me Venus, like Libra vibes, maybe Taurus, more so Libra. But you have great passion and devotion and appreciation for things. And then with the Pluto, you have the skulls here. And this is also makes you stand out is you could have facial hair. You could have a beard. I'm definitely getting both male and female here, or just take it how it resonates. But your body as well. See how fit he is? And look how she dresses. I feel like for some of you guys, it could be a relationship that makes you stand out. You could be with a masculine energy that's like super like into fitness, and or that could be you take it and flip it how you need it, and then you're super girly and like, something like that. But there's a beautiful dynamic that if you're not in a connection, it will be. So it could be like your spouse is like super bubbly and animated and you're like kind of like reserved, but you still have a huge heart. And also I'm seeing on you yourself, you may not feel like this, but you are very, very physically beautiful. Some of you guys need to hear that you have beautiful hair. Just beautiful hair. Like, yeah, you do stuff to it. That's cool, but it's beautiful. Like, the things that you've grown from are what adds so much of a emotional depth to you. So if you could look at each situation as something that is like a badge of honor, you would really appreciate your experience more. So group 2, this was your reading. Oh, you guys stand out. You guys stand out a lot because I don't think I've ever read for an energy like this. It's very beautiful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Stay true to yourself because it's very attractive. It makes you stand out. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the bio. And if you'd like to support me, you can buy me a tarot deck. I'm adding to my collection and I love reading with them on my coffee page, or you can share this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, group 3, welcome to this reading. This is going to be what makes you stand out. Okay, boo-boo, this is like, what is your special sauce? What makes you, on all levels, just stand out of the crowd? Like, everybody's doing this, but you doing that. And when I was channeling, when I was pulling your energy, I haven't read the cards yet, I started picking up Frank Sinatra, L is for the way you look at me. So you might want to listen to that song. It might be nostalgic. It might be on your favorite movie, because I just got brought to the Parent Trap, and I always think about, I think they play that song on the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap. But anyways, there might be something very alluring about your eyes, and people get this like, they get lost in your eyes, I just heard. So it could just be the shape of them or how intensely you stare. It doesn't always have to be the color. But we're going to see how your energy... Yeah, it's funny. She's looking off into the distance. It says homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Yeah, I'm getting Earth Witch vibes. Some of you guys could love coffee. It's almost like maybe you get lost in looking at things. I'm definitely getting Virgo energy, and I'm definitely picking up on nostalgia. You might like songs that make you feel nostalgic. You might like coffee and the way it smells. You might have an attraction to birds and living in an environment where you deem is beautiful. Some people deem the forest is beautiful. Some people deem the desert, the ocean side, the rural side. But I'm definitely picking up a connection to nature. It could be trees, but it's like there's a longing and a sense of longing in your energy right now. And it's like you're longing for home, or for something that feels like home. What makes you stand out is like, maybe you move a lot, or maybe you will move a lot, and there's something about, no matter where you are, there's this energy of home. Like you could just get lost. Like maybe some of you guys could just get lost in a thought, or like be out in nature and get lost in it. I'm going to pull another energy. We have a zodiac card. I mean, Scorpio has made its debut in so many readings lately. Like, who's a Scorpio? Who got Scorpio in their chart? Okay. With Pluto here. I love this. This card is talks about transformations. And you see how he's got all these abs. Some of you guys could have a really nice body, worked really hard for your body. That also makes you stand out. And it's like maybe every time you go through a transformation or a spiritual, every time you go through a transformation, maybe you get closer and closer to feeling like home, or feeling like you belong where you are. And your body, it's almost like your body transforms every time you transform in a spiritual way. So I'm seeing this dynamic between masculine and feminine. And some of you guys, it's like there's a soft side to you that maybe you only experience on your own. So you're being encouraged to embrace like a solo date, or like that's what makes you stand out. So if you don't already do this, what makes you stand out is like, I could be home wherever I am. It's like there's things that are special to you that you make sure that you do. And so it could be something as simple as going on a walk, or opening the doors, or being in nature, taking yourself out. And like, you're the type of person that could go somewhere completely by yourself. I'm definitely picking up Pisces, and completely be just fine. Because yeah, your superpower is you will drop, you will drop it. You will drop anything that's not meant for you. See, the Ten of Wands is heavy, y'all. Ten of Wands is like, unnecessary. In my opinion, the Ten of Wands is so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary, the energy. Because it's dealing with passions, and it's dealing with creativity and spirit. And some of you guys could be fire signs. But it's like, if something's draining you, you gonna drop it. That is your strength. That's what makes you stand out. It's like, yeah, I'm battled by myself. I'm peaceful in my own energy, and anything that is weighing me down, I'm going to drop it. And some of you guys could have dropped weight. So for some of you guys, what makes you stand out is because in your solitude, you have lost or shaped your body in a way that is very appealing to a lot of people. And it kind of comes off as like, where have they been? What are they up to? Peacefully, honey, peacefully in my own energy. Like, that's the type of energy I'm picking up. And yeah, you see how this is almost like a hermit mode? But it's not. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the Money King. But this is about, look how comfortable he is. Typically, the King of Pentacles is so serious. And maybe people think you're so serious. But the reality is you're chilling at home with your pets. And if you don't have pets, it's like, maybe some of you guys like to read. Some of you guys are just focused on the coin. Focus on having a nice place, a nice environment. Being around loyalty, just chilling, like not bothered. He's laughing to himself. Maybe some of you guys are the type of people that laugh at your own jokes. You guys are very dynamic. It's like you're an old soul, yet you're like an introvert, yet you're also a type of person that will like participate enough to add and subtract things from your life. You do the work, you do the spiritual transformations as well. So you might be like in the gym, also an introvert, and also have hobbies. Like, you guys are very dynamic. And what I'm seeing here is like, that's what makes you unique. You don't have to put on, you don't have to be all out there. And I'm not saying that you don't like to, but what I'm seeing here is like, look at that. She's enjoying the house too. You got the Goddess card. So yeah, definitely with your body. There's something about your body. You got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is my boundaries queen. Some of you guys could have pets or want a black cat or something, but there's a connection to the moon cycles and your moon, and you have the warrior here. See, like, you're not afraid to go out and fight. I'm getting Moana vibes, but then it's like you're also like, you could be like a princess, yet don't test me. Like, I'm getting the energy, you guys fight for what you love. At the same time, you fight for your own comfort, or you fight for your own peace of mind. I'm definitely picking up Taurus and Libra vibes with this Goddess card, because she's like, you guys could have really thick curly hair or thick long hair. There could be unique ways you wear your makeup. You guys could really like a plush environment. So I would look at your Venus sign. There's a lot of things about being comfortable in your home. You could have hardwood floors. Some of you guys could have like oversized, like cool pillows and prints. And I feel like you guys have a lot of strong fourth house placements or strong Venus placements. They could be in Cancer, or they could be in a Venus. Venus could be in your fourth house. You could also have like a strongly aspected ninth house or Sagittarius energy. But it's like you guys are very, your energy comes off as very calm. I feel like your aggression, if there was any aggression in your energy at the moment, would be into your physical fitness. Like, I feel like you guys know how to channel anger or fire energy into your physical appearance. And I feel like even with your money, you're coming into a place where you're very comfortable with what you have. You have a very nice home. Some of you guys could have like unique ways you decorate, like a bookshelf, or like even just like I just feel like you're very comfortable in who you are, and that's what makes you stand out. You're very, very attractive, group 3. Like, I would be very curious to see who chose this. Like, you guys, from your hair to your curves to your muscles to your abs, like whoever, like, I'm just getting a lot of different body types. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm seeing all ages. Like, it doesn't even matter like how old you are. Like, you guys have this grace. You're aging gracefully. You're aging very sexy, very attractive. And I'm seeing that like enjoying your own space enhances your energy, and to not change that, to actually amplify that, because it definitely could affect your finances and allow you to receive and attract more money from a feminine perspective, where it's like you're just receiving gifts from the universe. Definitely. I feel like you're not afraid to show off. So show off the body that you've earned, no matter what size it is. And when I say earned, I feel like you guys have worked for it. I feel like you guys put in intention in your body, no matter the size, no matter what. Like, you guys, so there's like a piece that you guys have that maybe some people don't always understand, but it's what makes you stand out and why people are drawn to you. Because it's like they might be like, oh, dang, this person's so attractive. Ooh, they would get it. Like, they're hot. And then it's like, you went through what? Oh, that's why you have boundaries. Oh, that's why you have this Queen of Swords energy. Oh, that's why. But you come off so peaceful. And maybe some people see you only in this warrior energy. Like, oh, they had to fight for this, they had to fight for that. I'm seeing that you might get people who see you from different angles. They may not see you from, like, you're not one way all around. And that's very unique, guys. Hold on to your own unique self. And I'm seeing you guys go very, very far. So group 3, this was your reading. This was beautiful. This was fun. I liked this reading. If you'd like to support me, you can buy me a coffee. You can go on my coffee page, the link in the bio, and buy me a tarot deck by donating. That really helps me. I love to buy new decks. Also, you can share this with a friend, or you could book a reading. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.